say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
Let's fucking go. Do what I do, what I do, what I do. Your boy, man. Hey, hey.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not
good job,
crash. They will not stop.
Oh yeah.
Tenfold, copy.
You want a cupcake? Actually,
watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. Honey, y'all dash. 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 Yeah.
Beast mode.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
All I wanted was the king.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
How you go
Gun!
Cook. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Remix.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
First down. First down. First down. First down.
Right there, 56. Watch the out,
Whoop. Oh.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
We stay fly. No lie. You know it is.
From the 39, Cousins. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
First down, Vikings.
Number 53. Mike 53. Yeah. 48.
On first down, Cook. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
We about to go for the...
Hey, Haywood.
Now Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
That is not cool at all.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long.
Gun. Mike 56. Watch out. Check 37.
On 3rd down, Cousins. He's going to fire this thing deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
56. Check 56. Two. Out. Check 3. Two. 56.
On 2nd and 7, Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. On the ground, it's Cook. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Let's go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here I come. Check 13.
Mahomes now to throw. Flush to his right. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. The end result, 21 yards.
It's a gain of 21 yards. Kansas City Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This for his running back, McCoy. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 25 yards that time. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
On first down, Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. A gain of 6 there on first. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Attack, attack! Scene 6.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes, he was looking for his tight end, Kelsey, and now it's third down. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Are you ready to?
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Here we go. First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Cook. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? People say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Rudolph on the receiving end from Cousins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
From the gun, here's Cousins. This is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Kyle Rudolph, 32 yards. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock. Give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Anderson Dejo. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I feel like I might have a little bit off balance.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Undercrush.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins. Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaw Breeland. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's McCoy. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one is right down Broadway. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
You let them beat you? No, you trash. That nigga talking about Accenture and all that shit.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not good.
That's my broadcast. Your boy got the camera. Look at it, nigga.
Huh? To get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Check 26, check 26. Yellow. Lucky.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
I got you, son. Hey, Sunday. Motion. Check three. Hey, Ribley. Spot.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Tighten up. Motion. 15. Check 24. Switch. 57. Slam.
Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
40's Mike. Hey, Sunday. Defense, give me that ball. Defense. Switch.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be out right at the 35. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a 1st down. 1st down, here's Cousins. That's to Cook out of the backfield. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Again, it's Cousins. And Diggs has it. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Cousins now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Jump. Kill. Hey, turn it out. Alert 3.
Now a give running right, it's Cook. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cook. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They'll run on first down. It's Cook. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Kill. 49, check 49.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Brings up 4th down.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Easy.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of time the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game 4th quarter makes this thing a little bit more interesting. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Alert, flare. Kill.
Back to throw. Mahomes rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Now Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Completes it to Hardman. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Slam. 57 colors.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Again, it's Williams. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Get him, boys.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. And did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And they'll be celebrating in the Power and Light District. The Chiefs have won the football game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there.